Happy Monday, everyone. Cleansing the energy of this live. And when you hop on, can you let me know if you can hear me? Because if you can hear me, I have this new microphone and I don't know if it's working. So just let me know. I can hear you and say hi in comments. Happy Monday. The energy has been highly emotional this week. Say hi when you hop on. Yes, love, loud and clear. Yes. Yeah. Darcy sent a request to be in your live video. Darcy, you want to hop on? Hi, beautiful. Hi, Paula. So you may feel very tired. I have been tired the past 7 days. I've been short-fused, which is very unlike me. Lots of people, lots of my clients have been experiencing migraines and bouts of anger, which is totally normal. Anger usually is a secondary emotion to fear or loss. Anytime we're feeling grief, that also creates anger in our body. So I want to dedicate today to talking about fear, which is going to be very, very, very timely as our bodies are integrating all of this cosmic energy, which we're seeing with the aurora and the KP levels and all of that. I feel the anger part. I feel it too. It's good to just say, this is how I'm feeling. This is how I'm feeling today. Hi. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Kylie. Yes, I've been very short-fused lately. Even with the kids, I'm like, Mommy needs to go take a nap or I'm going to be mean. I don't want to be mean, so please let me just get 60 minutes of sleep. That's been my week. Unlike last week, I woke up early to meditate before the kids woke up this morning. And today my day has been so much more aligned. So there were no cars on the road. As you know, last week I was pissing people off on the road. No cars. It was this open road. And then we get to school and the kids just bounce right in and they're like, bye, Mom. And they went into class all by themselves without clinging onto me and crying and saying, Mommy, don't go. So truly our days go smooth with a stellar morning routine. They go so smooth. Because when I'm rushing and the energy is tense, that's when the kids get tense and they get clingy. They don't want to say goodbye to me. They just were like their own people this morning because the energy was flowy and we weren't in a rush and we were just having fun. We were flowing. My daughter also asked me to straighten her hair this morning. She just got her hair cut. It was really her first haircut. And her hair is very curly, so she wanted it straight. And she's like, Mom, can we wake up early and straighten my hair for school because I want to show everyone my new haircut? And I was like, yes. This morning, I woke up early, I did my morning routine, and then I actually straightened her hair. And I was so proud of myself because I really wanted to sleep in. But each time I make the commitment and I see that commitment through, it builds confidence in myself. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I got up early. I actually straightened her entire head of hair and she's confident in me. So not only is it building confidence in myself, but it's allowing other people to build that confidence in me. Each time I show up here at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you are building confidence in me that I'm going to be here and show up and hold space for all of us to transform and tap into our purest selves. So on this journey, you're going to notice that you start saying no to a lot of things. And that's because when you can't commit to something, you know that you have to say no. Otherwise, it's going to create this distrust in yourself, and everyone else is also going to pick up on that distrust. even if it's very, very small, like telling your daughter that you're going to straighten her hair and then you end up sleeping in and it doesn't work out. Now, there are times when I make a commitment and I truly can't make it happen. Maybe I am sick, or maybe my daughter gets sick, or my son gets sick, or something happens. Then you just have a conversation saying, I tried everything in my power to make this commitment, but the universe has other plans for me right now. Can we reschedule? So sometimes there is that communication needed, but you only say yes to things that you truly can commit to, and then you show up for those commitments, no matter how you're feeling that day. And if you truly can't show up, then you just have a conversation. That creates trust in yourself. And I do want to say this, because I did commit to something I think it was in December. I told this community that I was going to go live and do all of these things, and then I never did. And I started beating myself up for not showing up to that commitment. So if you're feeling that way, forgive yourself first. It's okay, because now you're aware of that commitment that you didn't follow through on. And then you can make a different choice in the future and say no. Say no when the energy just isn't right. It's so important. So forgive yourself if you have been feeling that way, because I've been there. And just know that moving forward, you're going to say no to those engagements that you truly don't have the energy to extend your energy towards. And that's okay. All right, for those new here, I'm Allie Pratt. I am a certified Reiki master teacher, and I help you master your inner world when you feel trapped by this crazy external reality that we are living in, which can be magical. And I own Energy with Allie. We have one-on-one Reiki healings. And also I teach certification programs. Reiki 1 just launched today, so enrollment is closed. I am so freaking excited for this group of healers that are going to become certified healers. But I do want to tell you all that you can join the waitlist. I think I'm going to open up another Reiki 1 course end of summer, probably end of summer. When you step into your creations as a business owner, you really have to tap into the energy and know when to launch and when to not launch. We're going into retrograde energy, so we don't want to start anything really new over the next 4 weeks. We have up until the end of this week to start something new, and then we want to just master what we're already doing. That's so crucial, to master what we've already committed to. And then as that retrograde eases up, we can start new beginnings again. So I think end of summer is going to be the perfect time. So if you want to get on the wait list, absolutely do that, and I will send you a notification when enrollment opens. And then I also have been going live every Monday. This is the last March Monday meditation, and we do this to learn our own energy. As you all know, many of you, I was a successful corporate American who got burnt out with hustle culture, and I had to find my way back to myself. And one of the number one things that helped me do that was meditation. And that's what you'll learn in a Kundalini Reiki certification program, that meditation is everything, because that is where all resistance dies. As we meditate, that resistance subsides. So we can allow the natural flow of energy to move throughout our spinal column and through our body. And this is how the body repairs itself and heals itself, is when that resistance isn't there. And for me, it helped heal my endometriosis, my infertility, and my anxiety. So today we're going to be learning about fear, and then aligning our energy in meditation and putting this fear lesson to practice. So life is very, very simple when it comes to fear. There are two versions of life playing out, and I want you to imagine a road. Say you're heading south, that's the fear lane, and then you're heading north, you could be heading north, that's the love lane. This is a highway. And so the south lane is rooted in fear, and the north lane is rooted in love. They coexist in every moment. There are two versions of reality playing out, coexisting simultaneously. And the cool thing is, if you have your car in fear, you can't experience love. And the cool thing is, if you have your car in love, you can't experience fear. You cannot experience them simultaneously, even though they exist simultaneously. So when you are in the fear lane, you can turn around, make that Michigan U-turn, and move north. You can choose to move into love. This is the first lesson in Course of Miracles. If you have ever read the Course of Miracles, it is a wonderful book, and this is the very first lesson to changing your life. So, why are there two versions of life playing out simultaneously? Scientifically, as we know, if you've been with me every single Monday in March, you know that fear holds a low vibration and love holds a high vibration. And this is why when you feel insecure, you feel contracted. You get small. You don't want to be seen. And when you are expansive and you want to take up space, that's when you feel confident. That's a high vibration. That's a love vibration. So love is seen as this highly organized crystalline structure, which is you. You are this. This is your purest self. Anything telling you otherwise is an illusion, disconnecting you from your purity. An illusion. So under a microscope, love is seen as this organized crystalline structure, like sacred geometry almost. And then fear is seen as these dark, distorted, like slime sludges. There's no other word for it. And many scientists like Dr. Emoto and Dr. David Hawkins have proven this, and they have dedicated their life to proving those concepts. So we are light. This is us. This is you. And so anytime we're met with fear, it's separating us from our truth. This is why when we aren't being true to ourselves, it leads to discord, misery, suffering. I had the extravagant life, right? In corporate America, I had the extravagant life, but I was suffering because I wasn't doing and expressing and acting in my truth. I was acting in somebody else's truth. I want to give you an example. I saw my husband, when we first started dating, I saw him talking to another woman, and I feel like we can all relate to this. I felt insecure and jealous. And at that moment, I wasn't aware of my insecurities, so I projected onto him on how stupid he was to think that he could talk to another girl in front of me. But now, this is our 10-year anniversary this year, so we've come a long way. But now I have the tools to help me navigate those insecurities as they surface. I can now ask myself, was that feeling of insecurity rooted in love, the love lane, or the fear lane? And I think we can all say that that was the fear lane. Regardless of what Eric's intentions were, it truly didn't matter, whether it was good or bad. My insecurities come from within me. They came from within me, not his actions. He doesn't define my value. I am value, he is value. We are two whole people coming together to create together. That's it. So his actions do not define me as a person. And I know that now, but I didn't back then. So my insecurity was a mixture of an old program that men aren't faithful. I think we're all taught that. Also, we all know that my ex-boyfriend, if you've been following my Monday meditations, that he cheated on me, and I had experienced that in the past. So even though that was an old reality, that wasn't my current reality. So why was I trying to bring that old reality into my current reality to make it real now? It was perpetuating suffering. This is how we work. We make no sense sometimes. So what was the truth? What was true? Oh, I do want to make this note. As we try and protect ourselves, because that's what our body does. Our body's main function is to survive. So my body was trying to protect myself from that old reality that I was bringing into my current reality. That is an old fight or flight response that our body, we have to talk our body down from. So we just have to tell our body that it is safe, it is okay. We're not going to bring that old reality into our current reality. That is such a huge, huge tool that you can use. Just that simple. Tell your body it is safe. Because your body's trying to protect you, but that our memories are what imprison us. So this is part of mastering your thinking. It's knowing that that's an old reality. That's an old story. It is not current. You are here. You are now. You are safe. You are supported. So what is true? Eric is a human. He has wounds. And he is whole, just like the rest of us. So sure, he has free will to cheat on me, like I have been in the past, but that isn't my current reality. So in that moment, he was just talking to another person. The truth is, I can trust him. I can value myself. I am worthy. I am supported. I am loved. And I know what you're probably thinking is, but Allie, what if that was your intuition talking? What if that was your intuition telling you that something was off? And I want you to write this down because this is so important. Your intuition will not speak in the vibration of fear, which was expressed in that moment as insecurity. If you're feeling insecurity, you are not tapped into your intuition. Your intuition only speaks from love. Your intuition cannot express in this south lane of fear. Your intuition can only express in the north lane of love. So if you are in a space of security, of support, and of love, and your intuition is still telling you that something is off with your partner, then trust it. Use your throat chakra and have a conversation with your partner and tell them what is on your heart. Speak with love versus your mind. Speak from the heart. And I'm going to give you an example of something that you can say. I could have said, I love you. I have deep trust in our relationship. When you talk to other women, it makes me feel disregarded. And just see what they have to say. It's a very non-combative way to say, when you do this, a fact, it makes me feel, insert feeling. It's not attacking them. It's not combative in any way. It's just stating facts, and you are being honest in how it makes you feel. And as you open up the conversation in that way, you can get down to how they're really feeling and how you're really feeling, and that may lead to reconnection or you both walking away. But either way, it's from the heart space, and it's knowing what is best for the both of you. Because you want the best for them, and they want the best for you. And that is true friendship. That is true love. And then this is another note that I want you to write down. We can turn illusion into truth in any given moment. Any moment. As soon as we are aware of the illusion, we can turn it into truth or love. So I want you to view fear as this crossing guard on the south lane. And fear is saying, hey, stop, crossing guard. This is not the avenue to your higher timeline. This is not the avenue to your higher self, to feeling good, to feeling everything that you want to manifest. Let's go this way. Let's make that U-turn and go this way. And how do we do that? So how do we shift from that space of fear into love? Because you can't feel them both at the same time, right? You start loving the fear. This is one of the hardest concepts for people to conceptualize. So we're going to practice this today. You're going to love the fear. Because fear cannot exist in those moments that you're loving the fear. It actually neutralizes the fear. So the fear is down here, love is here. As you love the fear, it pulls it up, it neutralizes it. And so you get into this neutrality, this loving, and then you can move to love from there. When you shun the fear, it's suppressing it further and further and further. And it's capitalizing on the fear. And it creates unconscious suffering. You become trapped. Which is why I felt trapped in my reality several years ago. I was unconsciously on autopilot. My body was just moving. Nothing was intentional. So when you become aware of the fear, just start to love it. So how do we do this? I want you to imagine, I'm going to tell you how to do it, and then we're going to do it in meditation. I'm going to have you imagine your child self. You're going to look them deep in the eyes, and you're going to tell them that they are safe, they are worthy, and that you're going to release this illusion, this lower emotion, and this fear with love. And you're going to sit with your child self, because everything is created. All of these illusions are created from 0 to 7. Anything after the age of 7 is just a perpetuation of what you learned from ages 0 to 7. So we want to get to the root cause. The root cause occurred in your child years from 0 to 7. So we welcome your child self in. This is what I do in a Reiki healing. And we sit with them, and we tell them everything that they are, their truth. And as we love ourselves, as we realign with our truth, it nourishes the fear and the illusions with love. And it's a beautiful process. I know some of you have had that experience with me. So you begin to experience that reality of love versus fear as we do this. That's how you shift. So Reiki naturally does this. Reiki nourishes the lower emotions with love. So I'm going to infuse our meditation with Reiki today. And I want us to dive into the meditation. So gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And together I want to affirm oneness so we can send blessings together. No matter when you are watching this, whether you're replaying this down the road, we are one in this moment. We are connecting as one. Asking Source to use us as instruments to bring blessings to humanity for the highest good of all. So be it. And place your hands over your heart. And feel that inhale, that breath. Feel the out breath running through your heart. And just imagine your child self, ages 0 to 7. You'll just know how old they are in front of you. And I want you to look deep into their eyes. And just notice what color eyes they have. Notice how innocent they are, how pure they are. And tell them you are safe. And just notice if they believe that or not. Write down yes or no if you have a paper in front of you. If not, make a mental note. Can they receive that they are safe? Now tell them you are worthy. And notice if they believe that or not. Write down yes or no. Can they receive that they are worthy? And now tell them that they are loved beyond measure. Can they receive that love, yes or no? If they don't believe or if they can't receive, just hold them. I want you to wrap them in your arms and tell them that it is okay. Tell them that what they are experiencing is simply a projection of other people's trauma, an illusion that we are going to let go of today. So as you do this, you begin to step into the love lane versus the fear lane right now, here and now. This is what we are doing. And I want you to expand this love all around you. As you hold on to your child self as if you are their parent, their guide. Wrapping this beautiful pink light, this love all around you as you and your child self hold one another. This is you. This is where you come from. This frequency is embedded in every single cell, every organ, every muscle of your body, your mind. You are high frequency. And just bask in this high frequency that is you. And now imagine this golden star just floating above your head. And inhale this love from your heart up through your throat, up to the top of your head. Exhale, push this love into that golden star. Aligning your heart with your mind and your higher mind. There's lots of science to back this up. And just stay there. For those who are sensitive, you may feel a pulsing here, or a presence or an awareness. The top of your head, you may feel your eyes throbbing. Bring all of your conscious awareness into this golden star. You are not the body, you are not the thoughts, you are not the emotions. You are the mover of the body. You are the nourisher of the emotions. You are the crossing guard of the thoughts. You are the soul. You are a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and power. And feel this in your heart. You can repeat after me in your heart, I am that, the soul. I am the soul who is one with my higher soul. I am an extension of Source. I am one with Source. I am one with all. There is only oneness. Just be still. And the vibrations of my voice are going to help neutralize all of the lower vibrations in your body. You can feel the vibrations of my voice reverberate throughout your entire being. Just be still and surrender now. Your spiritual cord is widening. You're going to use this energy as a fire hose to release these illusions from your body. Cleansing and nourishing your crown, turning disconnection into connection. Release, surrender, and soften the mind, releasing all thought like a balloon. Realigning to your connection, your purity. And my hand is really hot right now, so I'm going to stay right here. As we are healing, when we feel heat through our hands, that means that energy is needed in that area. Softening, softening, releasing. You are healed. Cleansing the third eye, nourishing all illusions, turning them into just what they are, detached information. Remembering the only truth is love. Release and soften the forehead. Cleansing the throat, nourishing all lies, all distrust, into trust, because the source of trust is within you. Surrender and soften the jaw now, as you receive this love. Cranking up the energy, turning up the faucet of green juice. Imagine this as green juice pouring down into your heart space, nourishing all rejection, all loss, into divine flow and the love that is you. Release and soften your shoulders. Cleansing your solar plexus, nourishing anger into celebration, turning that anger into celebration. Nourishing unworthiness into acceptance. Surrender and soften the abdomen, softening the spine. My hand is hot, so I'm going to stay here for a couple more breaths. Cleansing the sacral, nourishing sexual trauma of the past. Nourishing lack of emotional support into forgiveness. Full forgiveness to free your child self. What was done to you was not right, and forgiving doesn't make it right. It frees this child. Sending love to everyone who participated in this lack of support. We're calibrating to your joy, your creativity. Recalibrating to your pleasure. Release, surrender, and soften the hips. Cleansing the root, the pelvis, nourishing all insecurity and betrayal into remembering you are supported, you are safe, you are grounded, you are right here in this moment, safe and sound, as an extension of Source who supports you from within you and not outside of you. Softening the thighs and grounding the feet, curling your toes. Imagining feeling the soil or the sand beneath them. Just be in this high vibration that is you. Your pure energy, so you can reawaken after this time together as the pure being of light that you are. Shedding all external energies from your field, keeping you encaptivated, imprisoned, hypnotized, so you can see clearly. And place your hands out in front of you. You may feel heat or an energy transfer coming out of your hands. You may not. Either is totally okay. Either way, I want you to imagine this pink light radiating out from your hands and blessing your family and your friends with this love, this light. Surround our world leaders in this love and this light. Surrounding our frontliners in this love and in this light. Surrounding our schools in this love and this light. Surrounding our community, our country, and the entire earth with this love and this light. Wherever there is hatred in the world, let us sow love. Wherever there is injury, let us sow pardon and forgiveness. Wherever there is doubt, let us sow faith. Wherever there is despair, let us sow hope. Wherever there is darkness, let us sow light. Wherever there is sadness, let us sow a tremendous amount of joy. May all be blessed with peace, with love, with kindness. May all be blessed with the willingness to do good for the highest good of humanity. May all be blessed with the willingness to do good. Today is a really good day, as I am excited for the magical experiences about to unfold. While I stand in my magnificence, my worth, my value, and my freedom. Thank you to Creator for using us as this divine channel for these blessings. When you are ready, come back slowly and gently. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. You're not going to want to come back. I know you're not. But we have to act on any inspiration that we receive today. We have to move throughout the world as you are this satellite. You are radiating the signal of this pure energy right now. I need you to move throughout the world in this energy, this aligned energy. I want to thank you. I want to thank my teachers, Leanne Lilly, Chanel Larner, Master Co, Ole Gabrielson. They were all with us today in spirit. I could feel them. And just let me know how you feel in comments. You can replay this meditation anytime you are feeling fear. This will instantly neutralize it. And you'll move from the south lane of fear to the north lane of love. Thank you so much, Paula. I want to hear from you. Should we continue these throughout April so we can come together and raise our vibration for not only ourselves but the planet? Should we continue these in April? A couple of announcements. Reiki 1 enrollment has ended, but you can sign up for the wait list, and I'm going to be launching probably late summer. Also, I'm going to be live with Kundalini Reiki 2 graduate Sam. Sam is a Reiki graduate, and I'm going to be going live with her. I can't wait to introduce her to you all. Words are very hard today. Paula, yes, 100%. We should. Okay, let's continue doing this throughout April. I love it. I feel like I can breathe again. Yes, Kai. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so glad. This is your energy. Your unhijacked energy. Yes, please. Okay, we'll continue these in April. April will be a great time to do this because we're going into retrograde. So lots of cleansing will be needed. So Sam is an animal healer, and I'm going to be live with her April 10th at 12 p.m. And then we'll do a meditation together after. But her story is powerful. Powerful. And where she's come, like where she came from to where she is now, is just night and day. She is like one of the best healers I think I have ever worked with. So I'm really excited for her to tell you her story and for us to just be together and expand together. So to support my work, I guess, since we are going to continue these in April, come join me next Monday at 12 p.m. and invite your friends, your family, anyone who needs to cleanse and to reconnect with who they truly are. We make these so impactful as we are channels together because we right now have open channels, and next week I want you to feel the difference. I'm going to have you feel the difference next week between your channel before we start and when we end, and you're going to find that it's so much bigger. You can feel the energy widening after meditation. I need to write that down. We need to do that next week. And as we're all doing this together, it's not only expanding my channel, but your channel connects with mine. And Kylie's channel connects with Paula's channel. And all of our channels are connecting, and we become this big tunnel of energy to move through. So as you replay this, we are expanding our consciousness. We're adding energy. We're adding momentum through this meditation. And it becomes so impactful. So that is the power of group meditations, and that's why I love doing these. And the more we come together and connect to divine energy, the faster we manifest love on the planet, which is why we are here. So thank you for your service today. This is showing up here as part of not only mastering your life, but also stepping into being that healer. So thank you for being here, and I love you all so much. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you all next Monday.